that we're good, and I think that we are. Okay. Hey, welcome. Good, happy Monday. It's going to be a good week, and Monday is our power hour, so we're going to kick things off and have a good time of making sure we can get some business activity going on. Just adjust my camera. Yeah, so that. I am messing this up. Okay, cool. Some of that playing around. Anyways, got some big things. I want to make sure we can set up for a week correctly as well too. And by the way, let us know as you come in and you have teammates that are coming in. Is anyone here within your first month? By the way, put a 1 in the comments below as well. And I know we always want to make sure that if there's newer people on this call, we want to recognize you. We want to celebrate you and let us know, leaders, like let us know who is here as well. And I know there's a lot of people that catch the replays as well too and everything, you know? So we are, gosh, a couple weeks away from whose iPad? I want to welcome you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you don't mind, put your name in the chat below. Lisa, Senis hit ultimate. Come on. Aaron, hey, Aaron, I know you, Aaron. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the IPA call. This really is where the most committed people are. And this is the place where money happens, right? So every day we have different events and different things. Shout out to Danielle. Danielle Singh is one of our incredible leaders here that just really helps us keep organized and everything because there's a lot of vibrant things going on in our community. And our goal is you don't have to plug into everything, but we do want to make sure that you're informed and you're aware whether for you or whether you're for your people. So this Monday, we do a power hour. So in a bit, we're going to actually get some things done, right? We're not just going to talk about, we're going to be about it. But also this will give a couple of things that are happening because we are in a rapid phase of expansion. This is the obsession that I have is that everybody here in the next 90 days, if you've been around, that your highest paycheck ever, we double it in the next 90 days, right? Put it to you in the comments if you're down for that goal. Now, if you're new, I hope it's more than double because, you know, we're going to get to a lot of amazing places. Is that Gina Hallmark on here? Gina, I'm surprised you're on here. I know you're going in for your surgery today. So prayers for that as well, too. So how do we do that? Well, we want to make sure you're equipped with a couple things. It all comes down to conviction and belief. And it's important that we go straight to the top. Some of you might have came last week. If you saw, we had an interview with Rob Sperry, industry legend. And he said that the number one thing that you want to look for is the owners and the founders. Today, I'm actually getting on 2 calls with John Wadsworth to troubleshoot, to talk about the future. I know Danielle's a call with John as well, too. Like, he's really looking into the companies. We are looking to what is this team doing right now because we're number 1 ranked in the world and we're continuing to grow. But I want you to lock this in right now. All of our calls are amazing, but especially if you got the founder on, we got to represent, right? It's not every single day you get the owner of the company on one of our calls. This Thursday, lock this in. We have what's called a Champions Academy on that day. This is open for all brand partners, but also this is a call you can definitely bring people that are business prospects, or maybe you've exposed them to some information. You want to bring them on to this, okay? We got to get triple digit lines. That's going to be my challenge to this team. We're going to break 100 on that because I'm telling you, you're going to want to hear, you're going to want you and your people to hear what it is he has to say because we are going on a $1 billion run. Then we're going to answer like what, how, why, you know, what does that exactly mean? And you might get some secrets on that call. So, you know, if anyone can share, I think the owner could share. So definitely we have that going on. Also, it is super exciting, Aaron. We have on this Wednesday, some of you have been involved. We did this group called the Millionaire Mentorship Group, right? If you're involved in that, put a me in the comments below. But we decided to do something and try something for the first time because in our entire organization, we know that there are different types of people. There's people here that are just here. They love the products. They love the community. They just want to plug in, make an extra $500, an extra $1,000 a month, which is amazing. But then there's the next level that want to really see, can we really break 6 figures? Can we really do something significant and scale this more? We're looking for people like that. So we opened this group and it's been a phenomenal 10 weeks. So we are actually about to open it up again for the next generation. Now, There will be some qualifiers and stuff. We're going to talk about this, but I spoke with the leadership in the group. And for this month, up until PXP, we're going to allow a little sneak peek into the door and allow anybody that is interested to come in, actually, to see some of these trainings and what it is we talk about. We get an opportunity to talk about things that we just can't talk about in other events. And specifically, this Wednesday, it's actually going to be at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. If you don't mind, someone put that in the chat. We're going to be interviewing somebody that when you hear this stat, it's just going to sound mind blowing and just impossible. But hey, if someone else can do it, so can you. That's how I look at it. But we have one of our incredible leaders that's in Australia, Saru, that just launched her business 16 weeks ago with Partner Co. And no joke, she has personally sold $183,000 of sales personally in 16 weeks. I don't even know what to think about that, honestly. Like, that's great, right? I know, like, what? What? And I wouldn't call her an influencer or anything. And you're going to hear her story. She used to be so shy. She wouldn't even put her camera on a Zoom like this, for example. So she does some things that everyone can learn. And it's never to replace the basics that we have. You launch your business, you have 2 posts a day, we have all of that, right? But there's certain things that she does that is actually very simple to do that she's going to be sharing on that call. Okay. And she's within our team, so which is super cool. So yeah, so lock that in as well too. You'll see some more posts on that as well. But Wednesday, I know 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, and this is open for everybody. We're going to give you a little sneak peek of things that are to come, and that's going to be awesome. All right, what else do we have? I think it's important that we have our eyes on the prize. We have a couple of challenges. We have this Giddy Up for PXP promo, which is we're giving away swag. Katie Garner won our first week of swag and everything. So remember, every 100 PV of points that you personally sell or enroll, you're going to get entered into a drawing. Every week we're going to do this. Every Friday we're going to celebrate. I'm saying these because keep your eyes on your prize and think this week, how many entries are you going to get? Who's going to get at least your name in the hat this week, right? Like, you're going to get something in the box. You're going to make sure that you're on the list. Want to recognize you, want to celebrate you, want to reward you. I remember there are going to be a couple grand prizes. Are going to win a wealth building masterclass with Darren Zobrist as well too on this. So this is the week, right? And we're going to show you exactly what to do on that. And this is all leading to, we have our grand prize, our PXP promos that are coming up. And we have teammates like Tammy Egbert that just wrapped up the Speed to Lead Challenge, a unique experience at PXP. They're going to happen, right? We have many other people. We have Shay Brennigan that just wrapped this up, Sassy Shay, right? We have multiple people that are getting here. So everybody, we want to challenge to get to these types of things. So anyways, how do we do that? All right. Who here's ready to get into some action mode and just kick off your week? All right. So we have this amazing list from Kelly Smith. Kelly is today, she's welcoming her sophomore to school. So usually she's kicking off these powers, but we're going to do this as well too. So there's going to be 5 simple activities going to walk you through. And what I want to do is actually to-do list. So if you have the opportunity, if you have your phone or an opportunity to do this, we're going to get some things done today. So I'm going to walk through each of these 5. I'm going to give you maybe like 5 minutes for each of these activities. And then we're going to navigate step by step, right? Action is going to build your business. We have your goals, you have your tracks down. So let's see what we can do. Number 1, we're going to spend some time sending birthday messages, not posts, but messages. So go on to your Facebook. This is the easiest way to start conversation. Remember, this is a business having conversation business. And birthday messages are just a simple way to be able to spark that up. In fact, if anybody hears any stories about doing these birthday messages and leading to some business, raise your hand. I'd love to hear from you as we do this. But simple ways you could do this is, remember, on Facebook, there are people, there's ways that you can just search up birthdays, whether it's birthdays today, birthdays in the past. So if you look in the search bar for birthdays, there's literally a search function on Facebook for this. And I'll pull these up. And as I pull these up, let's see who has birthdays that we can connect with and have a way to do something that's end with a question with your birthday message. Have a way to have a conversation. So, like, for example, there's people that I missed yesterday and this weekend. So you can go back happy belated, for example. So I might go to, oh my gosh, Rachel, go to people that are non-partners, right? Go to prospects, you know. So the form on this, Donna, are you talking about this form for which form? For birthdays? Just search up birthdays on your Facebook and then you can find the birthdays tab. So I might go to someone like Erwin here. Erwin's a buddy of mine. He sells Wagyu beef. So I love this guy. So let's say I'm opening up a message with him and I might do something like you can do a voice memo or you can do an actual message. I'll do a memo just to keep it fresh. Oh, the tracker, the 5-sec tracker. Oh, yeah, for sure. I can drop that into the chat here as well. So send a quick little voice memo so you can make a little personal. You might do a video memo. Something I've loved is like, how can you make yourself a little bit more unique? No one does video. So I might try that. So let's see. On here, I could do a voice memo. So let's see. Yo, Erwin, happy belated birthday, man. I'm so sorry I missed it. Tell me that you enjoyed it with some really good Wagyu beef. If not, don't tell me you did vegetarian. I'd be super disappointed, but just kidding. But what'd you do for fun, man? Hope you're well. So, something like that. I am in search Facebook. I search for birthdays. And when I search for birthdays, it's just going to pop up all the birthdays that there are here. Yeah. So, right. Just keep it fun. Just remember, social media is meant to be social on that. Victor Bell. Actually, Victor, I should talk to this guy. I know this guy he's been in network marketing. He's not been in our business. Today I'll do voice memo day, you know, so okay, let me see what I've done. It looks like we have connected in the past. I think we prospected. This has been 3 years. Gosh, been a long time. So I'm kind of looking at context, you know, where we left off. Maybe I'll say this. I know. Victor, my man, dude, have we not spoken in like 3 years? How is that possible? Catch me up on life. Happy belated. I hope you had a blessed one. Like, what are you most excited about this year? Right. Yeah. Lisa said, people can feel your energy. Is this Lisa, the ultimate Lisa? Come on. Congratulations, Lisa. Way to unlock the comp plan and everything. So that's the way to do it. Okay. Let's see who else is here. If I don't know these people, I'm going to pull up their social media. Okay. This is a partner co-person, so I'm not going to talk to them. Let's see. I don't have any birthdays today, but I have birthdays yesterday and the day after. How about Sean? Let's go for one more. All right. This guy, I'm also looking, do I want to stay connected? Something that's good is like, do you want to stay connected? This guy hasn't been posting since forever. So I'm going to unfriend this person actually, right? So this is a good way that you can clean up your list. I don't necessarily want to engage. I don't know who this is. Eric. Okay. Last one. So I'll show you one thing on Eric. I might do a video memo for Eric. Eric, I've known since college days. We were in the same frat together. So I'm just going to like engage and have some fun. So Eric, and I'll end it with this one. This one, I'll do a video memo. So if you don't know how to do a video memo, there is a little camera button when you're on your phone specifically. So I'm just going to click that camera button here. And video, I've had so many prospects say, wow, no one does a video memo. This is unique. And automatically, like it just builds more trust, right? So Eric, dude, I missed your birthday. Happy belated. How are you? Where are you these days? I feel like it was just like not long ago that we were in college. You still look as young as you were in college, but update me on life. Okay. So have fun, just something, whatever. Be friendly, right? Energy is everything. Positivity is everything. Don't be like everyone else. Be the type of person when they hear from you, whether it's a text message or a memo or whatever, where they're like, I want this person in my life. You know, I see Pam going on that. All right. So that was 5 minutes for birthday messages. Throw in the chat around how many were you able to send out. I sent out at least 5 or something. You sent a birthday memo from the beach. That's nice. Yeah. And Maki sent 3. Come on. Let's go. You had 7 today, Lisa. Congrats. 5, 4, 2. You had 12 birthdays. Charmaine, I got to get popular like you. Nice, right? If you don't have birthdays, you struggle with feeling fake. Oh, well, you don't have to be overly energetic, Jessica. Everyone's energetic to be your happy self, right? Just be your happy self. I'd also encourage, though, see, I started so monotone that you would not want to talk to me. So I did investigate and I tried my different variations of tones, especially if it's somebody that you don't really know. Try stepping out of your comfort zone, I'd say. Try smiling extra big, try the tonality pitches, just play around with it, right? So 9 done, Paul Allen. Let's go. All right. And let us know if anyone responds to any of your messages as we're on this, let us know too. We'd love to recognize that. But just getting conversations off the ground. And what's the goal? Just to continue the conversation. Okay. Number 2, let's spend the next 5 minutes and we're going to engage. Remember, social media, if you want your post to show up on other people's feeds and for them to engage, we need to engage with them. We call this engagement sandwich. So engage on people's stories, engage on people's feeds, and leave meaningful comments, right? So that's like 3 or more words. Good ways you can leave a question as well too. But I'm going to go through my Facebook here. And let's take a look at who there is. And I welcome you guys to go with this as well too. How many people can we engage with? So I'm going to go to my feed. This is all right. And let's take a look at who I can find. I'm going to do non-partner code people, non-ads. So Tina. All right. Let's see. This is good. Where are all my non-toxic mamas? What do you do take for headaches? Trying to stay away. Oh, man. Okay. This is a good potential product one. Let's see. I'm not a mama, but I'm married to one. Lots of water. Many times we're just dehydrated. Cool. All right. So there's an idea there. I'm just going to keep on getting down here. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Scroll, 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 scroll. Testimony time. All right. This person's a friend of mine that's in another company. Biggest thing I like doing if you have someone else that's in another company is be friends with them, support their posts. You know, it's like I think when we elevate those that are in our profession, life is good. So I'm happy about this, right? This is great. These are some incredible leaders. Huge congrats. Gina said, just be yourself. 100%. Yeah. You are the best version of you. That's always the best thing to do right there. Just be positive. As long as it leaves a positive imprint on someone, it's not about the energy, it's about your intention. I think is a big thing. All right, let's keep on scrolling down. Let's see. What else do we got? Okay. One other little hack. If you ever feel like, man, I only see other partners or I only see a lot of ads or something like that, is Facebook used to be chronological. So, it's literally who just posted. So one thing you can do, I don't know if you know this, but if you go to feeds, there's this tab that says feeds, both on your phone and your desktop version. When you go to feeds, it'll actually do chronological order of who posted in your entire network. So this might help you see other people that you may not see typically. So for example, okay, here we go. Jay, and you can be the first one. Whoa, this is a cool place. All right, let's comment on this guy. Where did he go? Where'd you go? He disappeared. Anyways, you can go down on your feed and let's go to somewhere else. I'll find someone. That's sad. Adam Andrew, who's this? Okay. Your competitors are working weekends while you're finding balance. Okay. I definitely believe in seasons. Balance is a myth. Cool. So look there. All right, let's keep on scrolling down here. What else do we got? Crystal. Crystal, content creator, health-minded. She seems like someone I'd love to connect with. Felt like this post. What you can also do, stories are amazing because stories, when you engage on them, and if you direct message them, it goes right into their messenger, actually. Yeah, Aaron, we learn something new every day. So let's check out Crystal here. She's in San Diego. And I should recruit this person. Like she's already building content. She's in wellness. Like she seems like our type of person. But I'm going to give you her story. And this is cool. So I'm going to heart it. Let's see. What would I say? You make this look so easy. How long have you been doing yoga? I think this is yoga, right? I think so. Okay, cool. Perfect. All right. So we got that. So now she'll see a heart on her story, but she'll see a direct message as well too. So if you see in Messenger, it should restore and it should pop up. Let me refresh here. Da, 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 da. Okay. It's loading, but it'll pop up in the Messenger. So then she'll see that and then she'll have higher likelihood of actually engaging as well too. All right. Let's keep on going down. I'll go for one more. Her first day of school. Aww. Aww. What grade is she going into now? Perfect. Okay. And let's go for one more. I'm just scrolling down here. Oh, this is the person I was trying to comment on. I've never seen where this is. Looking good, man. How are you? One other thing you can do if you comment on their feed is you can tag their name. And when you tag their name, it actually pops up on their notifications more as well too. So when it's in blue and stuff, you can put the @ symbol in their name, or something else. All right. So engaging, I engage around 5 people. Who here engaged with at least 5 or more? Put a 5 in the chats below. That was Pilates. Awesome. So, good. And if not, keep on going and don't overthink it. You see what we're not overthinking it. We're not trying to solve like world hunger here. We're just being friends. And I'm not trying to pitch them. I'm not trying to like sell them. I'm just trying to be social. And that's the best thing you could do is just be yourself. Okay, cool. Let's go into the next one, which is your post. Okay, so you've warmed up your feed. Now let's talk about your post. So we talk about posting at least twice a day, if not more, right? The more, the better. We talk about doing something for your drops, your business, and then doing something for your personal post, right? Like something about yourself. Something that I do want to encourage us today to go echo off of what Danielle is saying is let's add something of value today. Okay. Go to your respective. Here's a challenge for today. If you're down for a challenge, put a yes in the comments below. Be a simple one. It'll make you money. It's going to be super helpful. And what's the challenge? The challenge is going to be let's add something of value to your prospect customer group, whether that's Wellness 360 or the Drop Revolution or both. And of course, this is your feed. So add something of value, whether it's your story about the drops or any of the products, or maybe it's a health hack that you found to be very helpful. Whatever you find that's actually interesting for you, maybe for Katie, it's a cooking tip. All of us have things that have helped us with being more well and healthy. So whether it's product related or not, add these pieces of value into your groups, into your pages. Like Danielle used a recipe that looks, I'm salivating thinking about a recipe. I got to show this, guys. Like, wow, if you're not following Danielle, you got to be careful. Don't be hungry or fasting when you look at her page because dang, man, why am I pulling this up? Wow. Wow. Creamy coconut, fresh squeezed lime, tropical sweetness, and zero baking. Come on. I don't have to bake. That looks really good. Okay. So, anyways, find something of value that you can put. It does look good, right, Shalia? So, whatever. Maybe you love food. And it doesn't have to look like this, right? You can take whatever that you want that you think is of value and make a post. So Paula Allen got a response from belated birthday greeting. Come on, let's go. All right. So maybe you saved that post. Yeah, exactly. See, you want to create something of value. So whether it's your story, like it's a testimonial in the drops, or it's something that you find that is helpful for your feed or others, let's do something. So I'm gonna come up with a value post. All right, and I'll show you how I might do it. I love ChatGPT for consultation and stuff. So let me see what's okay. So I'm gonna do something about protein because for me, one thing that I find is people in the body balancing program, they struggle with they don't know about protein, they don't know the importance of it, they don't know how to get it. So that's something for me that I field a lot. But here's another content strategy. What are questions you've dealt with your clients and your customers? That's good content as well too, right? Gina said she would love to order some of those to go. 100%. I know, right? So I'm going to ask ChatGPT, and I'm just going to talk openly to it. All right, so help me be a social media consultant. Help me craft a post that we can make on Facebook. And it's going to be talking about um, how to burn stubborn fat. And it might be something like, we've coached a lot of people on our body balancing drops in our program. And while the drops help balance hormones, they do double fat loss. One of the biggest things that's important is to make sure that we all have enough protein. So, what is enough protein? Here's a good tip: aim for 1 gram of protein for 1 pound of body weight you want to be at. So, let's say you weigh 150 pounds, but you want to be 120 pounds. Aim for 120 grams of protein. While that might sound like a lot, my wife, who is around ish 120 pounds, I know you should never give away the weight of a woman, but I'm sure I'll pay for this later. Anyway, she eats at least 100 grams, if not 120 grams of protein every single day. What's a good way to gauge protein? If you take your fist and you clench it, one fist is around 25 grams of protein. So just ballpark it. Everyone has a different fist, but it's around that. So if you want 120 grams, that's like maybe 5 fists of protein. So that's chicken or, take fish or whatever protein. You'd be surprised. Most people are under eating the amount of protein that they need. But if you prioritize that, maybe it's a protein shake. I like a vegan friendly protein shake. If you prioritize protein, you're going to spark your metabolism. You're going to be super full. And you're going to see if you are using the body balancing drops, it's just going to make it a lot easier and you're going to double the weight loss that you're looking for. So help me make a post along those lines, organize it, make it sound nice. Okay. So I'm just talking out loud, my gibberish, and let's see how this goes. All right. Here's a polished Facebook post. Keeps your conversational tone. Want to burn stubborn fat faster after coaching thousands of people on our Body Balance Drops program? You might have not coached thousands, but you might say something like, if you want an authority builder, our community has helped thousands of people on the body balancing program, right? You might say something like that. I can tell you one thing for sure: the drops balance your hormones, which alone can double fat loss, but want max results. You need enough protein, 1 gram protein, blah blah blah. Okay, this is pretty good. Actually, this is probably going to be something I can make a post with this. I can make a reel with this. So let me show you what I might do. All right. Okay. So I'm going to add this one to our groups. Now, if it's in our groups, I'm going to be mindful of the call to action. We don't allow personal DMs or prospecting in our groups. We always want to give it back to the group. So let me do this. And one thing I found that can be helpful is you can do a color block post, and then you can actually put the words in the comments because people are so busy these days and people read these more. So for example, let's do this. I'll use this. What's a good hook on this? Want to burn stubborn fat faster? That's a good hook. Want to burn stubborn fat faster? 2 times faster. And then I will take a down pointing finger emoji and make sure they can look down on this. So let me grab it. Maybe do 3. Okay. And let's post this on, I'm going to post this into a couple of places. So I'll put this also in the Drop Revolution. By the way, if you are posting in these groups and you're in multiple groups, you can add multiple groups to these things, which is kind of cool. And also I'll put this in, this is Gigi Vitality's group. Okay. All right. So I'll post this, want to burn fat faster, 2 times faster, post. And then, yeah, people don't read longer posts. Sometimes they do, but most of the times, people are so, you want to stop the scroll. So I'm going to comment here. I'm going to take that caption. Oh, let me go back to the caption. And let's read through this and let's post this together. All right. So I'm going to read this. Want to burn it faster. I'm going to make sure this doesn't feel like it's ChatGPT. Is this right? 1 gram, aim for 1. See, I know that might sound like a lot. Here's a real life example. Okay. These long M dashes, it's called. Usually we don't write with those. So I delete that, is around 120 pounds. Okay. Protein hack. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Okay. Here's the call to action. Want to know more about the body balance and drop center full program? I'll change this to reach out to whoever invited you to this community for more information. Yeah. So I'll take that. Shanna said that Slenderx Guide has protein recommendations on page 12. That's great. 100%. Thank you for sharing that. Yes. Follow anything Shanna says, do. There should be, how there's Simon says, it should be Shanna says. Like that should be it. You know what, Shanna? That should be your new hashtag. Like Shanna says. Like that's a thing. I think that's a vibe. Who here likes that? Like I think that might work. So yeah. So I'm going to make sure that I have these in the multiple places. Okay. I am waiting for this one to pen. And then I'm also going to take that one. And I can post this onto my personal feed as well too. Right. Okay. So making a post. Was that helpful? Just coming up with some ideas, and you don't have to overthink these things. And awesome. All right. Number 4 is growing people into your network, right? Growing people into your network. So adding friends. Different ways you can do this is, one other thing you can do is these value posts, especially if they're not pitching your product, is put those into Facebook groups that you're in. And if you're put those into Facebook groups and you become a voice of influence, like that post could be good in a fat loss group or a nutrition group or something, then you can engage with people that are liking your post, and then you can add them as friends. Like that's one simple way. Other ways that you can do it, let me see if it's on here, but you'll find, especially on your mobile view, you'll find as you scroll down, it'll say suggested friends, and you can add them as a friend and just connect, right? There's many different ways that you can do. You can also check your friend requests on your Facebook. For me, I notice I have a lot of times, there's a lot of people that add me and I don't even look. A lot of times it's partner code people, or it might be spam, which is fine. But if you search for me, I'm going up here, I'm going to my friends, and I see friend requests, right? So a lot of these are partner code people. Usually you can tell from the mutual friends, but sometimes they're not. So I'm going to see who are some people here that might not be partner code people. And okay, there was people you may know. Let's go down to that one actually. So would you use that as a business post or add to groups only? You can use that as a business post. Yeah, for sure. It's really obvious if they're a spammer, right? Like you can tell in their feed if they're not connecting with you. So I'll give you some examples. Let's say I go down here, people I may know. So these are suggested friends. I'm going to look for non-partner code people. I can tell by the mutual friends. This person looks like somebody that is probably in my church friends, because let me take a look. Jeffrey Cuenco. Let me show you what I look for in a page. Are they legit? Do I want to connect with them? Okay. So Jeffrey, he has his face. All right. He has a Facebook group here. I can tell he's not a partner code person because he's not posting any drops or anything like that. He made a post, let's see, a couple weeks ago. This guy doesn't post much, so I don't know if I necessarily want to connect with him. I want to connect with people that are actually connected on social media. So let's see who else is here. Let me find some. All right. This is my neighbor. All right. I should add my neighbor as a friend. She's awesome. Just gave birth, I think. So I'm gonna add her as a friend. Right. So I should do that. And when you add them as friends and you start to engage with them, they're going to start to see your posts as well. Who else do we have here? People I may know. Let's see. This is somebody that must be in network marketing because we have a lot of network marketing friends. But let me see her page. Let's see. Is she in Partner Co? All right. She's a real person, I think. I'm going to see, do their posts have engaged? She does a lot of reels. Okay. She does make some. Okay. I don't know if this person is involved. Okay. She's Christian, which is awesome. Is she in? I don't know if she's actually promoting anything. Oh, she's in Remon, maybe. Okay. Well, I don't see any posts, so I'm going to add her as a friend anyway and just connect, right? What I like to do when I add them as a friend is if you can, like and comment on their posts so you pop up as well too. All right. So just adding a couple people every day. If you add 5 people, for example, you give that 30 days. That's 100 people that you add. Let's say 20% of them accept. That's like 30 new friends. Okay. And then the final piece here is to follow up. Kelly Smith's favorite one, asking the question, do you have any questions? You sent them the machine link. You sent them a presentation. You sent them anything. Do you have any questions? Or if you've already been going back and forth, just go right into, can I help you get started today? It does work like a charm. Questions are the key to building your business. Most people will not just be like, Lisa, I've been praying about it. You popped to me in a dream, and I knew I was supposed to reach out to you today and buy from you, right? Eva said 30 friend requests every day, 8 to 10 new friends. There we go. Yeah, 30%. That's awesome, right? So you can expand your friend circle pretty quick like that. But let's find some ways to just connect with others. So something that I do, however you might track, I don't know how you track. For me, I kind of just go down my messenger usually, and I take a look at anybody that I've been talking to and about the business. So, okay. So I have a person, Patrick Ryan, that I've been prospecting. So I'm gonna go up to him and I might text him something. I might Venmo. I'm gonna do something different because we've been kind of back and forth. I'm gonna do a video memo, and I'll just be like, make sure it faces me. What's up, Patrick? Hope you're doing amazing, man. Hey, are you ready to get started? Okay. So something simple, just keep it short and brief, depending on where you are in that conversation. Let me find one more. Okay. I have a Catherine. She reached out the other day. Skinny drops. I'll do a video memo to her. Today's video memo day. Catherine, I haven't heard from you. Do you have any questions about the drops I can help you answer? Okay. So just simple things. Just don't make it a big deal and just have fun, right? The key is connecting with more people, adding your energy. And I'll leave it at this. We live in a world right now where there's more negative than positive. There's more stress than non-stress. And my number one recruiting tool, your number one recruiting tool, I got this from Tim Sales, is happiness. Happiness. So if you pop up on people's lives, whether it's a call, a text, a message, a messenger, a voice memo, whatever that it is, a reel, a post, and you're just happy, you're joyful. And there's so much to be grateful for, don't we? We have an amazing company, an amazing mission, an amazing community. I'm just grateful that we have the health and vitality to even be on here today. There's so many things to be grateful for. And if you just share that joy with someone else, with however words that you have, it doesn't matter what you say, it's just how they feel about it, then you'd be so surprised how many people just want to be around that energy. Energy is caught, not taught. So be energy spreaders today and just watch what's going to happen. All right. Who here was able to move your business forward today? You got some action done and you're just launching a week. Okay. So congratulations on that. Absolutely. So we appreciate you. Remember, this week we have a lot of cool things going on. So stay tuned, stay focused. Tomorrow we're going to come back with some cool tactics and everything. Other than that, we're going to end with some prayer. So if you do want to linger for that, stay on. If you want to pop off, we honor you for that for sure. Today, it is going to be Denise. Denise, floor is yours.
Good morning, family. Good morning. Good morning. Oh my goodness. I love Mondays. I love Mondays. Thankful Mondays. Oh my goodness. I love James going over the 5 activities. Thank you. It just instills and solidifies just if we keep doing it, if we just keep doing it each and every day, it just becomes a desire and a want to because of the excitement that is in with it and the responses we get, which is super fun and just engaging with people. So just love this, love this. And yes, grateful Monday, grateful every day. And I was just pondering a little bit about love, and I had posted something about love and faith and how love supercharges everything that we do. And so I am grateful for that and grateful for God. And we're just going to go to Him and thank Him immensely for everything that we have and everything that we are about. So, Father God, thank you so much for, first of all, our relationship with you, Lord, and the love that you pour out to us each and every day. We thank you for your love, your presence, your guidance, and the trust, Lord, that's within each one of us for not only you guiding us and helping us in our everyday lives and in our relationships, but with our businesses. Father, thank you for our leaders here at Partner Co. Bless them over and above, Father. Bless them, bless their families. Thank you for great health. Thank you for great wellness. Lord, you paid the price so that we can walk in freedom. And you gave us these awesome supplements and you gave us these things so that we can walk in divine health. And Father, I just pray for those like Gina and others that we may not know about that are facing whatever for their bodies, whether it's surgery, whether they're battling illness or sickness. We know you are Jehovah Rapha. And we just pray right now for these bodies and we speak healing from the top to the bottom of their bodies, involving their minds, involving their will, emotions. Lord God, we thank you for healing, restoration, Father. Thank you for that. Thank you for a great outcome for Gina. We thank you for great outcomes, Father God, for each and every person that may be going through a battle within their body and minds, that you are the God of restoration and healing. And we speak to them right now and thank you for it. We thank you for this upcoming week. We thank you for all the relationships that we are going to be building and connecting with, Father, and just providing just great information and pouring into people and just being their friend. So thank you for those engagements this week. Thank you for those opportunities that you open for us each and every day, that we will walk into it with joy and thankfulness. And we praise you all for it now in Jesus' mighty name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you.
Amen. Thank you.
Have a great one, guys.
Amen.
In Jesus' name, amen.
Thanks,
God bless
everybody.
you all.
So
God
good.
bless
Thank
you.
you.
Blessings, everyone.
Thank you, Denise. Thank you.
Well,